Amy, what is our first main topic today?
Our first topic today comes to us from Confused Connoisseur. We finally got some fantastic news as John Krasinski's Jack Ryan Season 3 is now confirmed to release on December 21st. This has been a very unusual long wait as Season 2 was released 3 years ago, and we haven't gotten any update even though Season 4 was greenlit and had completed filming in May. Regardless, John, I'm really guessing excited to see Krasinski's character display another fantastic season. So what are your thoughts, and are you excited for Season 3? Thanks, and bring on the filthy.
All right, thanks a lot for that. And you'd be forgiven if you'd forgotten this was even a show. It has indeed been 3 years since the last season. Now, of course, there was a little thing called COVID that came along. And
What?
John Krasinski's been pretty busy with all that kind of stuff. But Jack Ryan Season 3 is coming. And this has got to be, I would love to look this up. Other than some animated shows, which I know you've worked on, has there been 2 seasons completed in the can before one of them actually comes out in theater or comes out on television? Because 3 and 4 have been done shooting for a while. We haven't gotten 3, but we do now have a release date. This comes to us from the folks over at Screen Rant who write the following. During the events of the Jack Ryan Season 2 finale, Krasinski's protagonist was seen exposing corruption within the U.S. Senate. In the upcoming episodes, he'll find himself as essentially a fugitive and wrongfully implicated in a conspiracy that has left him out in the cold. Wanted by both the CIA and an international rogue faction he has uncovered, Jack goes underground. He moves through Europe, having to stay alive, all while doing his best to prevent a massive global conflict. And that to us, again, comes to us from Screen Rant. Now listen, the first season of Jack Ryan came out. I loved it. I thought that first season was fantastic. I like the second season. I did not like it nearly as much as I liked the first season, but I did like it. I got to tell you, I don't have a lot of interest in this third season. Mm-hmm. 1, because I thought the second season was a decline. 2, it's been 3 years, and so my interest has kind of waned. But most importantly, that synopsis. Why is it every single action hero at some point becomes wanted by their own government? We saw it in Bond. We saw it in Bourne. We saw it in 24. We saw like eventually the hero becomes, they're on the run from their own government now. They're framed for this isn't something that's happened a lot. This happens every time. And I'm kind of over that trope. So look, do you believe for a second that I won't check this out when it drops? Obviously I will. I like the first 2 seasons, but I'd be dishonest with you if I told you I was super interested in it, because this sounds like, oh ho hum, we've seen this storyline 1,000 times. Why are they going back to this one again? Anyway, Rob, I know you, like me, you were a big fan of season 1 of this show. How do you feel about the coming of season 3?
I'm a big Tom Clancy novel fan, and Krasinski's the 5th. It's crazy to think this, but the 5th actor to play Jack Ryan.
Right.
After Alec Baldwin and Harrison Ford and Ben Affleck and of course Chris Pine. I'm like you. I listen to the synopsis and I'm like, okay, we've heard this before, but if it's done well, it's always a good story.
Yeah.
But like you, I really just love Krasinski in the role. I like how they've kind of made it a hybrid from what Jack Ryan was as a young Jack Ryan as opposed to what he became in the movies. I think that as long as, look, there's so much rich, fertile ground to cover in our world today that I think it could be a good show. And it's beautifully made. The production values, they actually go on location. They go to interesting places. And I'm hoping it's going to be good. And we're getting it anyway. So hope springs eternal.
To your point, how many times have I had a bowl of vanilla ice cream? A lot of times in my life, I tell you. Guess what? If it's good vanilla ice cream, I'm still going to be happy.
Agreed.
So to your point, we've seen this before, but it's done well.
But like you, I thought this season 2 was a step down, and it bummed me out because season 1 was really good.
Yeah, so here's hoping they can return to form. Amy, what do you think about this? And by the way, we forgot to actually say what the release date was. It's December 21st.
Yeah, I think that was in the
Did we
message.
mention that? Okay, it's December 21st it comes back. Anyway, Amy, what are you thinking about this?
I'm going to be honest. I've never been a Jack Ryan fan. I feel like in this day and age, there's sort of a thing for me where if it's not something that naturally really, really sparks my interest, I need to hear about a show at least once from a person I really trust or twice from tangentially from people. And I just haven't heard people talking about this show. So it was never super on my radar. That said, like you guys are saying, if it knocks it out of the park, great. happy to have, more good stuff. I think, they're lucky that John Krasinski is sort of continually having a moment, and we'll see how things keep going. But I think there will at least be enough interest, at least off of, sort of this Fantastic Four buzz, however that fully pans out. I think him riding that buzz will at least get some eyes on this show that may have not been there had his career sort of fizzled in the last couple years.
And the other reality is this: Amazon has another super spy show going on that I'm actually way more interested in right now with Reacher. Because I like Jack Ryan season 1. Reacher season 1 was fantastic.
I agree.
I'm really excited about it because they started shooting season 2 last week. If you saw that. All right, guys, question is for you. After 3 years, we finally have a release date for Jack Reacher. Why did I suddenly freeze on his name?
Jack
Ryan. I just had Reacher on the brain. Jack Reacher.
They should team up.
They should totally team up. They're both in Amazon for Jack Ryan season 3. Are you guys excited for it? Have you even watched the show at all yet? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, True Classic. This brand new sponsor has the absolute best fitting t-shirts that a man can buy. Finding the right t-shirt with a little bit of a dad bod is incredibly frustrating. Most t-shirts are either way too tight on your gut or look way too big and boxy. You're not in high school anymore, and it's time to upgrade. True Classic has already helped over 2 million men finally get a better fit at an affordable price. And the John Campea Show viewers and listeners get access to the best deal they offer. For a limited time only, get 25% off using the code Campea at trueclassic.com. Look, you and I both know that almost all of men's t-shirts are designed to look good on skinny models with six-packs. But let's be honest, that's not most of us. True Classic tees taper off towards the bottom, but they fit tighter around the chest and shoulders. It's time to highlight your best attributes with a t-shirt that you can always confidently throw on. Like most of you guys, ever since college, I have always struggled to find proper fitting t-shirts that are comfortable. Well, True Classic, from the moment I put on the shirt they sent me, solves it. And True Classic doesn't just stop at tees. From polos and workout shirts with the same flattering fit. Upgrade your wardrobe with True Classic. Get 25% off at trueclassic.com with the promo code Campea. Free shipping included on purchases over $100. 100% risk-free guarantee with a 30-day refund policy. Stay classy with True Classic. Your dad bod will thank you.